Hello, people. I love doing that. Well, today is Friday. It's 6 o'clock. It's supper time. And I'm going to try to start doing this once a week. I'm going to try to cook a meal in my toaster oven. Dum, dum, dum. Because, pretty much, that's all I got to cook in. Other than my microwave, and I got a big old mess up there. I've got some perch defrosting. I have a potato. I am going to try to cube up my potato and make roasted potatoes. And honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do with the perch. But I'm going to get up there here in a minute. Pull over my little footstool to my toaster oven. Since it's set so low, it's kind of hard to work with if you're standing up. Anyway, I'm going to use my... Okay, yeah, I'm going to chop up my potato. Because I don't want this video to be no 20 or 30 minutes long, so I'll try to be back in a few minutes. And we'll try to cook some food. Bye. Well, no, not bye. More along the lines of, see you in a minute. Okay. So here's what I've done. I have diced up my potato. I built me a little pan to put them in because I don't have a fan. I'm going to open my oven. I have this baking sheet, but it doesn't actually fit in my oven. Yeah, the problems of poor people, huh? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this sitting here. I'm going to pull my rack out, lay it down, grab some butter, and cut me a few little small things of butter. And yes, I know it's butter. I don't cook much, leave me alone. A few little things of butter. We put this back in. And what I'm going to do, get my little spice rack out. I'm going to scatter my potatoes out on the sheet. I hope this will be enough to keep it from sticking, I don't know. Since I've never cooked, I don't really cook. I've never really cooked. I've always either been married or lived at home with my mom and dad. So my mom always cooked. So moving out in a little house by yourself is a big adventure when you don't really cook. You either eat a lot of processed meals or you experiment and figure out how to cook. And I'm telling you what, the little pizzas, the little pre-made pizzas and things, little meals that you get from them, those things are getting old. Okay, so we have that. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's what I did. Put some butter in there. Hopefully it'll melt and keep it off from sticking. I'm going to use some flavoring, but first, let me figure out my fish. I'll be back. Okay, here's my perch that I'm going to cook. Yes, it's bought from a store because I haven't been out to fish. I let it thaw out some. Really thawed out pretty good. I'm going to cook it. But what I'm going to do is I got this Chef Swagger's Kitchen Onion Soup Mix. I'm going to pour it over my potatoes. And I may flavor my fish with it. And I'm going to add peppers, because I've got those peppers still. And tomatoes. And I'm going to put them in there with my fish and close my fish up in aluminum foil. That's what I'm going to do. I'll show you the fish when I get done, but I'm going to go ahead and start working on the potatoes now. I'll be back in a minute. Here's what I did to my potatoes. I coated them with a little bit of butter. I put the butter in the little thing, and I coated them with that onion mix. I'm going to slide them in here. And this is what my fish looks like, but I'm going to put just a little bit of this onion mix on them. Just a little. And about the time it gets done, I'm thinking about trying to fix me some garlic toast. When the fish gets done, I just throw a couple pieces of bread in there and fix me some garlic toast in there. So, be back in just a second. Okay. Here we are. I got everything in the oven. We're going to make... I think we're going to leave it on bake. We're going to turn it down though some. To about 400. I'm going to put it on for 35 minutes. But I will come back and check it in a little while. And I'll keep a check on it. I put the fish in the top rack. Sealed it up with another piece of aluminum foil. I didn't seal it tight. I don't know if you can tell. I just wrapped it up in it. Didn't seal it real tight. And then I put the potatoes on the bottom. I guess I could cook my bread in there right now if I really wanted to, but I'd rather have hot garlic bread, so I'm going to wait for that. Oh, back in a bit. Hey people, fill you in on some stuff. We're cooking. Yes, my tiny house doesn't have everything it needs. Oh, I just turned my computer on. I'm missing my table and a few little things, which I'm going to try to build into a wall so it saves space. But when I was living at home with my mom and dad, I never cooked. My mom was always the cook. When I got married, my wife always cooked. When me and my wife separated, I went to work for Domino's. Loved that job. Worked there for 3 years. Became a manager, all that kind of fun stuff. I cooked pizza. I worked in fast food most of my life, cooking hamburgers, that kind of junk. So I don't have any real cooking experience. Other than almost burning the house down one time cooking chili. And I'm talking hot dog chili that you get out of a can. Bad situation, house almost burnt. It's funny. Should have been there. Anywho. We move along, and I have my food in the thing. So when I moved out here, I figured I could live off of heated up stuff, heated up burritos, that kind of stupid stuff. Which, don't get me wrong, it's okay to eat once in a while. But I'm trying to lose weight, I'm trying to eat healthier. And that stuff just does not help a lot. So, and yeah, when I say healthier, I mean, I still gonna cook my potatoes. I'm not giving up that. I don't care. I'm just not giving up my potatoes. I love potatoes. I hate tomatoes. You see me put tomatoes on my fish, but I hate tomatoes unless they're cooked. It changes the flavor of them completely. That's the only way I like to eat them. Let's see, what else can I say? It's an adjustment learning to cook on your own, because a lot of times I'll just eat a sandwich or something. But I've decided that on Fridays I'm going to try to cook a different meal every Friday. I'm going to try to record it and put it on YouTube. If it doesn't work out that way, if I miss a week or something, it's just because the situation wasn't where I could. But if you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. Tell me you like it. If you got some ideas on how to fix it better, tell me. I take criticism very well. Anything to help me figure out how to eat better and where it will actually taste decent. my steak the other night was actually really good. So, I'll be back in a little while when I start getting some of my food out, because I don't think the fish is supposed to be in there for no 30 minutes. I think it's only supposed to be in there for like 20 or so. I've been watching this other dude cook. He was cooking salmon, so I'm hoping perch is close to the same amount. So I'm going to try to get it out, put it on my top of that little baking pan that I've got. Then I'll finish letting my taters roast. Well, I'll be back later. Bye, folks. Hey, people. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it smells wonderful in here. And unfortunately, I didn't realize that apparently the aluminum foil, I'm going to open it, is extremely thin. I bought heavy duty, I thought. Well, maybe not. It says aluminum foil. Oh, that's the fan running if you hear it. But I have a small leak somewhere in my fish pack. Right there I have a small leak. And I don't know how it got there. But I'm going to check. I pulled this out for a reason. It's been cooking for about 15 minutes. You can't really see that. Sorry. It's been cooking for a little more than 15 minutes. Pulled out the potatoes. I think I almost burnt my... I did. Look, I burned a hole in my rag. I accidentally touched that bar under there. But I'm cooking my potatoes, so back in it goes. Maybe it'll get them all cookied up in a minute. I'm going to wait another 5 or 6 minutes and I'm going to take the fish out and put them on that pan and set them back up there and let them sit for a while. And in case you're wondering, I'm watching Harry Potter on TV. I'm watching Prank vs. Prank, which is Jesse and Gina on the computer right now. Yes, I have my guilty pleasures. I'm a Harry Potter fan, and I like Jesse and Gina. So, okay, we'll be back in a little bit. Bye, y'all. Hey, we're back. The oven just turned off. I don't know how this is going to turn out. But this is hot. This is definitely hot. Ouch, ouch, ouch. At some point, you would think I would buy some kind of kitchen utensils. I think we're going to have to. Okay, so my potatoes are not actually done yet, I don't think. They're getting there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch racks. I'll put these in on the top rack. I'm going to turn my oven back on. Now, here to get burnt, again, we're going to check out and see how my fish looks. Ooh, that's some steamy stuff right there. Well, I don't know. It's got that filmy stuff on it. We'll let it sit here and cool off for a few minutes. What do y'all think? It's got that white stuff on it. I don't know what that is. But I've noticed it with a lot of fish. So, we'll try it, and if it don't taste good, lesson learned. We'll be back in a little bit when I think people... We had a mix up with the oven a minute ago. I forgot. When I mashed it, for some reason it didn't actually turn it on. So, the taters are still cooking. And I'm putting some very little small amount of butter on this y'all bread. Now, I'm going to take my garlic, which is not garlic powder, it's crushed garlic. I'm going to get me some garlic powder. I'd rather have mince, but yeah. I'll put it on here. As you can tell, I love garlic. So I'm going to have to go fill my garlic container up. What does that mean? That means I'm going to go steal garlic from my mom's tomorrow. Which is okay because they don't like garlic. They buy it because I like it. They actually don't like garlic. So, now, believe it or not, I burnt my finger. Okay. Now, we're going to sit here for a little while and keep a check on our bread. Make sure it doesn't burn. I hate burnt toast. And then, I'll get the potatoes and things out. Get the toast out. We'll have some meal, I hope. Talk to you in a bit. Okay, people. This is my dinner. Some garlic toast. Baked. Or poached. And potatoes. Hopefully roasted. I put just a little bit of A1 sauce on because I don't really like ketchup. So, you know. And to wash it all down, a little bit of chill wine. I don't drink sodas all the time. But I have got to where I like drinking them. I mean, I've got to where I only drink water. Except for when I cook a meal like this, I drink me a cherry wine. Or maybe a root beer. Or an RC Cola. Those are all three really good choices. So those are the only soft drinks that I actually drink anymore. Well, I'm going to try my meal. I'll come back making a few more little edits to the video and tell you how this turned out. If it tasted bad, I'll tell you. If it tasted good, I'll tell you. Have you got any ideas on how to fix it and make it even better? Let me know. Okay, back in a minute. Okay. I decided to actually do it this way. You won't see me take a bite, but you'll hear my thoughts on it as I'm taking a bite. Potato. A little hard. It's actually done. Not bad. Piece of fish. Perch. Actually, not bad. I was surprised. I figured it would have tasted bad. But it tastes like fish. Get us a pepper. Believe it or not, that's really good. That's really good. Well, believe it or not, I actually made a decent meal again. Okay. See ya later, people. Thanks for watching.